Good morning. Thank you for starting your Friday with us. I'm Jael Pembrick, and weather is certainly the story of the day today. If you want a new tree in the yard and you want to do it on the cheap, you're in luck. The free May Day tree giveaway is on Saturday. It's all happening in the Star City Shores parking lot at 9 a.m. When students come back to school in the fall, one of Lincoln's high schools won't be bringing back a popular program. The news has some of North Star's former students disappointed. Now, police are looking for an inmate this morning. They say he went missing from the Community Corrections Center here in Lincoln. Kentrell Hollins did not return to the facility from his overnight work assignment. An organization created the Beef Passport to encourage people to eat local. Now, carry-out alcohol is now here to stay. A new state law went into effect at the moment Governor Pete Ricketts signed it into law. That just gorgeous. There's nothing like ordering your fresh cup of coffee in the morning. Good morning, guys. We're here, just working out a bit. We might not be in the pool. That's right. All you're going to need is your phone, your family members, or a few friends, and packing them all into a car as that scavenger hunt starts right here at Antelope Park. I just cleared off the window of one of our news cars. You can see the accumulation is coming, and it's super fast. As nursing homes continue to take care of their staff and residents during a pandemic, President Trump has issued that staff must get tested for COVID-19. Well, I talked to a local president here, and he says it has its positives and its drawbacks. I'm here where you can see the combine that was on fire just a week ago is still on fire. There's a flame right there. But I talked to Jonathan today, and he says these burned ashes have turned into blessings.
I'm overwhelmed and blessed by the kindness and the people who have reached out to help.
Around 50 people showed up early near Sutton to help Jonathan Rimple harvest his corn after a tractor, combine, and 2 semis all caught fire. And while many believe it was arson, authorities and the state fire marshal are still investigating to determine if that's the case.
We were hit, and we were hit hard. And we didn't know how we were going to bring in the crop. And God raised people up to come into our lives. People, some of them we didn't know, some of them we've never met, some are friends, and they're all family now.
A volunteer farmer from Marquette says Rimple's story touched the hearts of farmers across the state, and they came together to help.
It's a really sad thing, and obviously we farm, and so we kind of take this personally. This is what the Lord would want us to do, to help our neighbor when he's in trouble. So it's just part of our culture here, and I'm thankful for that.
It would take me a week or so to bring it in myself, but we're going to do it in a day or two. It's going to be awesome.
Support for Rimple continues to come in from across the country. A GoFundMe set at $50,000 has just surpassed $95,000. Local restaurants are donating dinners for the volunteers, and Rimple says it's an emotional experience.
I was preparing to solve problems, and people said, sit down, let us help you. You sit down, we've got this. You take care of your wife, you take care of the baby, we've got this. And we are so blessed.
And again, Jonathan says everyone that's helped him today has become like family, showing true Nebraskan spirit. Reporting in Sutton, Jael Pembrick, Channel 8 Eyewitness News. UNL students in the Black Student Union are not just being active on the streets, walking in the rallies. They're also creating care packages, giving back to the community. That's right next to the university.
So we were like, what do we do? Like, we're tired of going to protests and just simply saying his name, saying her name, right? Like, what do we do outside of that? How do we spark change?
So the UNL Black Student Union got to work making care bags and point out there is no summer break this year.
Students and as Black citizens, we don't necessarily get that luxury, not this summer, seeing everything that's going on with COVID, the racial tensions, all the violence that's happening against our own people. So this was something that we felt that we needed to do.
The BSU has received forms and say it is hard for families that live north of O Street to get everyday necessities.
The lack of grocery stores, the lack of hospitals in different neighborhoods. So sparking conversation conversations and making those conversations had at the university level, at the national level, at the local level, making sure that city officials understand that the problem is so big that we students are recognizing them while we're busy with school.
The organization is asking for volunteers as the responses and donations rise in support of their cause.
Our donations have reached to today about $14,000. Yeah, and we've, along with that, the Google form responses have increased, so we've helped almost like over 40 families, and you know, every single day we're getting new responses.
It's important to recognize that like the Black Lives Matter movement and the protest happening, and these care bags are not isolated, that nurturing and healing and providing for our community is still an active protest.
And these ladies say that the organization will continue to be active, not just in Lincoln, but in Omaha, giving back as well as speaking out about violence against Black communities. Reporting in Lincoln, Jael Pembrick, Channel 8 Eyewitness News.